Hello there, my name is Daz, and I've been working on the Spriters Resource now for over 20 years. I've got some huge news for you lovers of the Spriters, models, textures, and sounds resource sites. They have all had a huge upgrade. Before we dive in, be sure to follow us here on YouTube, on Twitch, over on Blue Sky, or even just join our Discord server. These are the best places to keep updated going forward, and since we never promoted these services before, you'd be doing us a huge favor. Now, please enjoy this quick demonstration. As you can see, the new version of the site retains a lot of our classic retro style, but with a modern twist. We've introduced some massive quality of life changes and some significant new features. Straight away are some new display options in the top right, allowing you to expand the width of our layout to take up your full browser, or even the ability to put the site into our new dark mode. We're very happy with these new design choices, and I've been personally browsing in full width dark mode myself. But for this demonstration, let's just stick to the defaults. We've added a lot of small visual details to help users navigate the sites more easily, with highlights and more solid icon designs. We've even added in a new browse page. While users are still able to browse the site on a console-by-console basis, the new browse page allows users to view the entire contents of our site from one place, either listing out the assets or games. Let me hand you over to Petey to explain our tagging system.
We've introduced new tagging options across our sites to add new ways of finding content to explore. This tagging system can be expanded infinitely over time, so please look forward to new tags being added in the future. As of launch, many games across the sites are tagged, but assets will still need details to be added. We hope our community will work together to push our new tagging options further. Let's check out a game. How about Pokemon Black and White? At the top of any game page, you'll now be able to quickly see whether the game in question has assets on any of our other websites, allowing us to quickly jump between each site and review their content.
For now, let's take a look at the new features for navigating sprites. We've introduced a new feature that allows you to click a sprite sheet to properly zoom in and view the contents. With pixelated rendering and integer scaling methods, the sprites will always look crisp at any size. We've even put in cool features here like rotation and flipping, as well as a pixel grid. If we scroll down, another new feature is the ability for users to upload GIFs to a sprite asset submission. These GIFs can even be viewed with user playback, allowing for frame-by-frame navigation, a seek bar, and speed controls. We're very excited for users to contribute animations to the site.
That's not all. These new features are even implemented into the website's mobile experience. That means you'll be able to view sprites as intended for mobile devices. We have also made some changes to how zip submissions are handled. Users previously would need to download and extract a zip to explore its contents, but this can now be done straight from the browser. This allows users to even utilize our viewing functionality for every file within that zip. Going back to the game page now, let's take a look at models and show you what's new there. A new icon might appear on an asset's thumbnail, indicating that, when selected, a user will be able to actually preview the 3D model in some form within their browser, too. These models require a separate, optional upload with each contribution on the site, but at launch, Daz has already processed previews for the majority of the existing content. We'll be adding more previews to the remaining models over time, or users can contribute their own to help speed up the process. And did I mention that this model preview will also work on our mobile site as well?
Heading over to the Sounds resource, you can see a new thumbnail-based navigation that better unifies the navigation experience across all of our sites. Selecting one of these contributions, we'll also discover that the zip functionality from earlier will make another appearance. That's right, you'll now be able to play back sound effects directly in your browser and even download individual sound files as you please.
There are many more features that improve the user experience across all the sites, but we won't go so hard that this demonstration runs on. We'll let you discover some of those new features for yourselves. Improvements have been made to many facets, including the submission process, load times, notifications, comments, you name it, it's improved.
So, what do you guys think? Petey and I have been working on these upgrades for about a year and a half now, and we are overjoyed to be able to actually get them into your hands. We've received a lot of feedback from our community, and it means so much to hear all of the positive reception we've had so far, and constructive criticism. It means a lot that you care so much about these websites, and I hope that we've done you proud. I would like to reiterate my request from earlier. I would be so thankful to all of you for following us on all of our socials, joining our Discord, and keeping in touch. I've been working on Did You Know Gaming on YouTube now for over 10 years. And all the while, it's been hard to dedicate energy to using social media outlets. I'm not a big fan, but I think it's time for me to show some pride in the Spriters Resource, and I think it's time to try to reach out to new audiences. I also think that there's opportunities to make some really cool content, and I think that that's where we're going to try and take things. I'll be streaming regularly on Twitch, so please follow us there, and you might catch me sometime sooner than you think. I don't want to end this video on too much of a somber note, but I think that some background as to why these upgrades happened is kind of important. For a number of years now, I have been caring for my mum during her terminal illness, and a year and a half ago, she passed away. She was suffering through a long-term illness, and I was there as her carer. We would talk a lot about the important parts of life, putting a lot of things into perspective, and I think that I came to realize that I have been given a duty that I never anticipated. But it's one that I don't regret taking on, and I sort of recognized my own mortality and the fact that I've been given the opportunity to provide for all of you. And the only person who can really push these upgrades forward, E.T. and I. And I think that we've finally done that. It can be hard some days getting through all of that, but at the same time, we have to. We're human. You're human, I hope. And I think that we can all struggle. But the thing that really picks me up and keeps me going is all of you. Seeing everything that you guys make out of this, and positive feedback, and recognizing the preservation, which wasn't really even the first point of the website. I wanted to make Sprite comics when I was a kid. I wanted to entertain. And I think that these websites wound up doing that too, while also educating and preserving a medium that I have a lot of passion for. So I'm so honored to be doing that. Sometimes you wake up and you read all of the crap on your phone and things seem a little bit sad and desperate, but I think that the right move with that is to recognize the people around you who bring you positivity and to channel love towards them. So with that in mind, I hope and I believe that these upgrades will do a lot to help you all. I'm a little bit lost for words, so I apologize if I'm waffling a little bit, but I think it's pretty simple to say, I hope that I've done my mother proud. I hope that I've done all of you proud. It's been an honor and a privilege, and I can't wait to keep going. Thank you all so much. I hope to see you soon. Enjoy the websites.